How do you deal with the fear of not succeeding?
I think it's turned into excitement now. I look at every failure as an option to grow. And anytime I have the opportunity to grow, I look at it as something positive. I'm like, because it's making me a better person. Because I know every time that I fail through something, I learn about it. And if I'm learning, then I know I'm getting better. So it kind of goes back to my mantra, I guess, of always trying to be at least 1% better.
Yeah,
So
well that's
learn and grow.
Exactly with that. Like I know nothing about video, but like I'm doing it and I have no idea if half the stuff works.
Yeah, that's the best part. I mean,
but like this is kind of like I only found out a way how not to do it.
Yeah, and it grows from there, which is why even when we started this, like I said, it's just learning from the very first one, and it gets better and better and better and better.
That's kind of the deal. Yeah, I mean, maybe the video works, maybe the audio works, but like my thing about this, like, excuse me, do you really live if you're always super self-conscious?
No way.
Yeah, but we still are.
We're still living. You're living a version. Yeah, you're living a version.
Some part of it is that, like, some part of us speaks out when you take that Instagram photo that looks good and shows your app. Some part of us speaks out when you get rejected, like.
Absolutely. All of the above. I think that's your ego as well. Sometimes
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
checking into that part, being like, why? Why am I doing this?
Yeah. Why do I care?
Why do I care even? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And it goes even back to that whole thing of like status.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it all ties together.
Yeah, and that's kind of where you have to kind of think about it. Is like, what is this thing that we're so worried about? Like, what is it really that we're worried about? Like, do you see where I'm going with this? Like,
yeah, I think it kind of went back to what I touched on earlier too. Is like, you know, fitting in, like the tribe.
Yeah.
Like,
do you think of that?
Yeah, I think there's a part. I mean, I know even for myself when I dig deep on some of the things, because it's foolish now. Because like I know my tribe.
What's your tribe?
I got some family and friends that I know always have my back, and I think that's very, very a part of the whole foundation of being grounded, is knowing that there's a couple people in your life that always got your back. And I think family is a huge thing for that, because you know, it's like you're stuck with me for the rest of your life, so it's like let's make the best of it. Let's figure out each other. Let's make good connections, deep connections.
Yeah.
And family is kind of cool for that. And it's neat because, you know, family, I want to put in quotations there, because I think you can have friends become family.
Yeah.
You can really find, you know, people in the world that you'll connect with for over a lifetime.
Yeah, I think there's something beautiful. Like, I have it tattooed on my thigh. It's like 4 chain links coming together, because I have 3 brothers, and it comes from the old Icelandic sagas, and it says, every man, rough translation, hver er sér berar baki nema bróður eigi, or rough translation, every man's back is exposed without a brother.
Oh, that's great.
And brother doesn't have to mean like brother. No. Brother can just mean like brother.
Yeah.
You know.
You go a friend, someone that's
got your back in battle and all that stuff.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah, well, that's a part of it. But I think that's definitely a part of, like, I think that's what a spouse or a partner, and I don't really give a crap if people are gay or not gay. Like, I just don't care.
No.
Right, because like love is love, but like I think that's what it should be.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think it's someone that loves you, but still tries to make you live more of your potential.
Yes. Yeah. And hopefully you're doing that for each other.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I worship the grounds you walk on.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And
are you looking for that person?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think it happens. It will just happen. That's my, I'll say, belief, is that sometimes you got to be just so patient for some of these things to happen at what will be the right time.
Okay.
And I've really learned to just.
Do you think you make it, like it happens? Did you think you make it happen?
I think you make it happen. Yeah, okay. I do.
Do you want to make it happen, or like, does one seek a partner, or does one just like kind of like, bam, movie love, or how what's your perception?
I think at the end of the day, everyone is looking for that person, like you said, that has their back. So just knowing that, you know, like, what's your rock? And whether you want to be like monogamous or polygamy or we said gay, straight, or whatever it needs to be, it just knowing that you have those people or that person behind your back no matter what.
What would be your preferred relationship status on that?
That's interesting because I mean right now it's just taking care of myself and knowing that if I can take care of myself, I can take care of somebody else.
Okay.
And that's really the main thing that's only on my mind right now is knowing that if I can be the best version of myself, I know I can then help someone else be the best version of them. And that's really the premise of it.
Well, here's kind of like the thing. I did a small video about this. I absolutely think by making someone take care of you, you give them the opportunity to rise up and become a hero.
Yeah.
So like that's the power of vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
So like we have the saying in my country, it's called Ingen är Eland, or nobody's an island. And that means like life is suffering and you won't stand alone in the sea.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where it is. Like you say, like relationships are part of the relationship is being vulnerable, like allowing yourself to love someone to the point that it would kill you or destroy you if they weren't there.
Yeah. Absolutely. And becoming that.
Yeah, and a lot of people, that's a hard thing to do, man.
That's such a hard thing to do, right? Absolutely.
But that's kind of like having a kid. That's when somebody like, when your heart and your soul physically starts living outside your body.
Yeah, really though. I can only imagine actually.
Yeah, but that's kind of where incredible love is when you love on my perception.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what love is, like quoting Forrest Gump here, I'm not a smart man. But if you'd ask me, I would probably say to you, love is probably unforced content.
Yeah, there you go. Great way to word it.
That's kind of how I look at it. Like everybody says relationship are a lot of work, but like I love that woman effortlessly.
Yeah, see, it's
like I just like I love her.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, it's powerful.
Well, I think everybody's looking for that. Like I there's not a day that I don't realize like I won the lottery.
Yeah, yeah. That's another great way again wording it is like, waking up and being like, this is lottery for me.
Yes, absolutely. Like there's the chance of winning in a lottery is some of them from 3.6 to 1 to like 72 million to 1. Like I actually won the lottery.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are almost 10 billion people in the world.
Yeah. And you were born too. That's also the lottery.
But I found another one that I actually don't have to try super hard to spend my life with.
Yeah. Again, like.
So I'm super lucky.
Mm-hmm. Every day is a lottery.
Yeah, that's kind of every day is a lottery, and like you just don't always know when you're winning.
Yeah, that too. That's again, I guess, part of the patience of it all.
Yeah. So I shot a short video. Can't remember if it was this morning or yesterday. I'm a busy guy. I have 2 kids and I run a business in Deserlong, where I invited people to do this thing where they get a happiness buddy.
Oh yeah.
So I said to them, like, if you have to practice the power of practice in happiness, and you believe, I think, in the power of practice.
Mm-hmm.
So have a buddy or a friend or a coworker or whoever, and have that person send you every day or text you or whatever 3 things that they're grateful for, and you have to send them back.
Yeah, I've done that exact practice.
Beautiful. So I offer you now, should we be 7-day happiness buddies and send each other?
Let's do it.
Dealio? Pow! That was a sports guy fist bump off camera, maybe it's on camera, I don't know.
Who knows? It's still a deal.
Yes, that's kind of it. But now I gotta get home and try to wrestle my kids to bed. But like, thank you. It's amazing having you here.
Pleasure.
And we'll see if a meat therapist like me can actually edit this together.
Yeah.
But like that's okay. If it's gonna not look fantastic, then it might. Like Ed Wood said, who made 300 movies. When somebody told him his movie sucked, he always said, "Our next one will be better."
My next one will be better.
That's it. That's theory of mind. The man, the myth, the legend, Joe Sullivan. Check out Movement One, and maybe I can put a link to his gym. You're closed now, but you will be opening.
We will be open, yeah, we'll be open, so stay tuned. There's going to be lots of good things. 2020 is going to bring some amazing things for a lot of people here. So
beautiful. So if you want to be chiseled in white granite, you might want to talk to this guy. Thank you, amigos.
Cheers, guys.
Bye-bye. Yeah.